Alright, testing real quick just to make sure everything's working properly and things aren't going crazy. Coming in live. Do you copy? That is the question I need to hear or ask right now. I am in options/settings just to make sure I can make any last minute adjustments before we hit up the stream. Kind of shifting around real quick just to make sure. One, two. Oh, also got to change the what we're playing. There we go. That should do it. Now just to make sure. Alright, cool. I think we got most of it. Now all I gotta do is just keep this up for the rest of the stream. And with that going on, let's get started. Right after we save real quick. Hello everyone, this is the Hopeful Hero speaking, and welcome back to Night Adventures featuring Sonic Heroes. For the past few streams I've been doing, I've been mainly focusing on clearing one segment per team with Sonic Heroes, and this particular stream is going to be no different as we tackle on Team Dark's story for Sonic Heroes. Team Dark is relatively infamous for being the harder version of Sonic Heroes, as well as having some of the incredibly longer level design. But that won't stop me yet, as I'm going to continue with the stream anyway and tackle it on tonight. With that said, let's get started with Team Dark.
I'm counting on you guys!
Affirmative.
This must be it! I found Eggman's secret treasure!
I can't be the only one who thought something was weird when I first started up this story. Shadow living this robot that oddly looks like Gamma? Can't be the only one who thought of it that way, right?
Eradicate all Eggman robots.
Hey, hold up!
Kind of forgot how different the characters look in this particular team, given the whole recent art style change what this game did compared to the Adventure series.
And you can't remember anything, can you? Then it's settled. Now you two make up so we can start looking for Eggman together. Oh yeah, baby, this makes us a team.
And what a team we shall have! We're back at Seaside Hill, this time with Team Dark's variation. And admittedly one of the slightly more teams I play as compared to the rest when I'm not playing as Team Sonic, but still not as proficient with them.
Keep up with me.
Anyway, Team Dark in a nutshell. A lot of the things you could do with Team Sonic, you can basically do with Team Dark. You can light speed with them, you have a relatively decent combo with them. Triangle jumping is a thing. So mainly look at Team Dark as a slightly harder rendition of Team Sonic. All the abilities are the same, most of the level layout is the same minus a few enemy placement. In fact, regarding enemy placement, a lot of Team Dark segments or stages in that particular matter focus more on destroying enemies as well as a bunch of obstacles in your way. And the extra mission for Team Dark generally reflects that, since they're usually get rid of 100 enemies as fast as you can. So, kind of shooting a little bit things early on. Getting a high rank with Team Dark largely focuses on getting a high combo rate, which is a lot easier to do compared to other teams, considering how many enemies you're going to be destroying. And not to mention a little bit of help from the Team Blast. Jumping the gun early, but Team Dark's Team Blast is Chaos Inferno. Shadow does Chaos Control while Omega and Rouge take out surrounding enemies. During the cooldown time freezes and you practically do whatever you want. Bash enemies, clear through obstacles, among other things. The only drawback to this is that it also halts progression, so certain elements cannot be accessed until the cooldown wears off. Like I said, this stuff's a little familiar. This is when things start to change a little. Hit up the top row to get a huge ring bonus right there. Again, since Team Dark is more focused on destroying robots, there's not so much in exploration than there's bashing things. And you know, that's perfectly fine, because again, you have some instances of alternating things around. Maybe if you hit fly formation here, you can make those pass rings, as I call them. Almost there. Things more as we carry on through the stage. Omega, compared to Knuckles or most power formation characters, has the jab strategy that you can take advantage of with Knuckles. Ice controls? Actually, I do want to ask about that, because every time I play through Heroes, I have a relatively comfortable ride for most of it. So I got a little confused, but after multiple playthroughs, I can kind of see what you mean. As soon as I start praising and defending the game, figured that would happen. Really wish that didn't happen, because I really enjoyed the benefit of level 3 speed formation. One shots most enemies without even having to try. Annihilation. Now I can't unhear that when I play as Omega. But yeah, carrying on once again. A lot of this stuff seems familiar, especially if you play through this as Teen Sonic, or jumping off of Teen Sonic for that matter. Because again, when I first started streaming Sonic Heroes, I let off with Teen Sonic, but I kinda goofed and messed up the recording. So part of me is mainly trying to fix that up as soon as I possibly can and uploading the rest of that run on YouTube. So having to relive Team Sonic's run twice kinda really points out the similarities. Trolley segment here. Biggest difference with Team Dark is, again, compared to other teams, more enemies, more obstacles, but this time you're also introducing obstacles that you wouldn't normally run into if you played until later on compared to the other teams. Like right there, we just saw some spike cannon or spiked balls that we shouldn't be seeing until Rail Canyon, but they're available in Team Dark. That's generally the trend that usually happens for Team Dark's run through. Gonna pop in the Chaos Blast, see if I can shave off some extra time. Not that I'm entirely convinced that I can make up for from that early loss. Do I use Elgato? Yes, I do. I've been using Elgato ever since. I've recently tried switching over to other live streams or other capture cards, but I haven't been able to find something that works well with me or for my computer to handle. At least not without causing the battery to die in about like 30 minutes. But with that, we finished up Team Dark's segment, and that is not an A rank at all.
Not taking this seriously.
That is barely scratching the surface. Usually for Team Dark, if you want to hit an A rank, you need like a score roughly around 55,000 or 60,000. 55 is usually for earlier levels, but every other level from there on out is 60,000.
Ancient civilization established on the sea.
This place is really beautiful.
Now we jump on to Act 2 of Ocean Palace. Really big featured level, alongside with Seaside Hill and all sorts of spin-offs. Kinda remember that this was a stage featured in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. But the thing that threw me off the most was basically when that the stage theme for Ocean Palace was not involved. The mic that I'm using right now for this stream is actually a different one compared to my early attempts. Early on I used a Blue Yeti mic, but I kinda had problems maintaining a clear sound. So this time I'm using a PLA headset for the stream. And lately I've been finding it has an easier time keeping the sound quality higher, but not so much everything else. And I come off a little softer. Ooh, don't know what happened there. Keep breaking through, love using Omega, and his level 3 finisher is amazing, though I don't like it as much as Knuckles, admittedly. Again, more mooks should be Omega, so you can just plow them all in one fell swoop as you take the boost panels for extra speed. Oh man. Wait, where am I going?
Mission failed.
Not my day today.
Rolling stone colors on the sides of the path.
I believe that question, that comment was actually meant early on. Mic not coming in correctly? I'll go take a look into it after I hit up the next checkpoint. Then I'll go ahead and see what I can work with. If worse gets to worse, I'll heavily consider going back into the Blue Yeti, but for now, I'll work with what I have at the time being. Actually, while we're at it, let me try this. How about now? Can you hear me? Or is it any better? Oh man, screw that. Gonna go Chaos Control. But good to hear that the game quality, the game's coming off nicely. That's one worry off my mind, actually. Right on those trail rings as we carry on throughout the night. Oh, actually, actually, the no Team Dark doesn't have those fans, and it doesn't have the one-up that most teams have. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's in the form of balloon. Still the same. Alright, after this stage, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the Blue Yeti and see where that takes me. But for now, I'll stick with the headset. Do I stream anything other than GameCube Classics? That is something I'm planning to work on, actually. I do have other games in store. I can do Smash, I can do several other Wii U games. And if things go well enough, I can potentially do some PlayStation 3 games, as well as other PlayStation games in general. Admittedly, I'm really new to streaming, so I'm not entirely sure how well I can do or how much I can do for that matter. But I do have plans